Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pouring Takes with Charlie and Rayya. Today we are at the amazing Village Country Club pool. Thank you so much for joining us. Charlie, what's going on?
Man, happy Labor Day, everyone. Once again, Charlie Van Pouring Takes podcast. Always joining the lovely Rayya.
Hello. Pool party. This is how Labor Day should be done. This is how every day should be. It's gorgeous out here.
It's a beautiful Labor Day. We're in the cabana here, as Tanner said, the Village Country Club. We know as the VCC Village Dallas. Thank you guys so much for having us out here hosting at the Poolside.
That's right. This is so cool.
And of course,
I love it.
Yeah, and we didn't introduce you. You just already
I'm just here now.
Jump scared me right there. And Brandon with us as always, being the key third member of this beautiful panel on this sunny day by the pool. It
Well,
doesn't
I appreciate
get
it.
much better than this, except wait, it's been a really rough few days in the city of Dallas, Texas.
Months. It's been a rough
Yeah.
few months, but it was capped off a little bit this past week.
I was going to say between the rain and the news, we'll get into all of that. We're going to talk all things Cowboys. Think about it as a big Cowboys therapy episode. That's essentially what we're here for. And then we'll get into some NFL Week 1 matchups and hopefully be able to turn the moods here.
Yeah.
Everybody can feel a little better as they get into their day off of work, except, we're working.
That's
So
right.
There's that, laboring on Labor Day. Let's start with this. It's Monday. It's Labor Day. There have been other days in this weekend that were not sad. I mean, there was rain, but
Yeah, the weather made it sad.
I'm sure you guys got out and did some stuff. Anybody want to share any Labor Day weekend adventures?
Well, the weather didn't make it easy to go out into the pool and everything like that. So Saturday was just kind of running errands. And then yesterday had my mom's birthday lunch.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Patty.
Happy
yes,
birthday.
yes. She appreciates that. I'll tell her y'all said that. But yeah, they broke my streak of 23 years of not going to Town East Mall.
Oh, wow.
And
That's a streak.
That's a hangout.
yeah, it was in high school.
Yeah.
Growing up on the
Yeah.
east side of town, Town East Mall was where it was at.
Yep.
Right? And somewhere around 03, I go, I don't want to be here ever again.
Ever again.
And I held that streak for a long time until yesterday. My mom's like, I don't think we're going to go get seafood in Rockwall. We're going to go get Chinese food. There's a new Chinese buffet at Town East Mall. I'm like,
oh,
Interesting.
no.
I'm like,
How was
Oh,
it?
Patty, no.
it was actually pretty good.
It was.
I blame my brother and sister-in-law for it. They're the ones that kind of campaign for Chinese food. But it was pretty delicious. I'm not going to lie.
I thought you were saying you were going to go to that food court. I used to go there, the A&W.
Oh,
and-
every
Oh,
every
I
weekend
love
I was there.
A&W.
Yeah. But no, I didn't go into the mall area, but this restaurant or buffet was in the mall entrance, right?
Yeah, I feel like your experience is very similar to the experience I just had at Vista Ridge Mall in Louisville.
Oh,
Vista
yeah,
Ridge
Vista
Mall.
Ridge.
Oh, yeah.
I went 2 weeks ago. They have a banquet and event center, and I think it's owned by brown people, and it was a brown event I was attending. It
Oh,
was,
yeah.
It was one of my uncle's 80th birthdays.
Okay.
There you go.
And yeah, they had it was like a wedding. They had 150 people there. They had live music. And that's how I felt walking into the mall. And mind you, I am dressed to the nines in my Bollywood fit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
You got to send some pics of that. I want to see Bollywood Rayya.
yeah, I'll share.
I bet that's a fun party.
It was a fun party,
I would
but
like
yeah,
to go
but
for it,
you have to walk through the mall to get to the banquet hall. And I was like, this is not it.
That feels like high school for real, for real.
Yeah, I mean, Town East was definitely high school for me. So
Yeah.
it brought back memories, and I was like, okay, I need to get back to my side of town now.
Yeah, I need to leave. What about you, Charlie? I feel like you and your drunk text messages had all kinds of adventures.
That's right. I got a few of those.
Oh, nice. Brandon, did you get any?
Just
I did not get any drunk
putting him
text.
on blast,
I have
right,
before,
Tanner?
but
That's
not this weekend.
Well, as long as they were positive drunk texts, man.
Yes, they were positive.
Yes.
very much.
So my weekend started Friday.
As most weekends do.
Exactly.
But his-
Checked out Autonomous Society. A shout out to them. Great brew pub over there in the Cedars. And then Saturday, of course, it was a rainy day, but that did not stop the fun. Watched college football at Over Under. Came over here. There was unfortunately no pool, but the party was moved upstairs here at the country club. Great DJs. Shout out to all the DJs that performed. And then I made my way down to Lower Greenville, or what is Life is Good? Is the beginning of Greenville? Is that considered Lower Greenville? By
That's like
Granada.
Middle Greenville.
Middle
yeah.
Greenville.
Yeah.
It's like Middle Earth. And
Low Greenville.
That's
hung
low
out
Greenville.
there for a while.
There's Low Greenville, Lower Greenville, and Lowest Greenville.
Lowest Greenville is like Old Crow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ships.
When you get to Ships.
Oh,
Yeah.
ships.
Well, by Granada. That's where I
Yeah,
was
yeah, that's
hanging.
Low-
and
Lower Greenville.
caught the end of
Low
some
Greenville.
college football, but it got turned up, as it always does if you ever been there. Or
Any college football highlights from yesterday, Saturday, either of you want to share?
Man, I'll say, LSU looked good.
LSU was really
Florida
good.
State, shout out FSU. I know my dad's happy, and you know how much he loves the Cowboys. Oh, Florida State, he can't even watch live. That's how nervous he gets. Last season was not so great. I remember 2 years ago when he tuned in. It was the only time he tuned in. Jordan Travis broke his leg.
Oh, no.
Oh,
But he has something to be fired up about a bit because they had a dominant victory over Bama.
Can I ask? I'm going to ask the question: is Florida State that good or Alabama just that bad?
ooh.
I think it could be a combination
It's
of both.
Florida State did get a lot of transfers. They did get Boston College quarterback, so I think they've upgraded. But I don't think Bama is where they were 2 years ago.
Bama
either.
fans, tell us how you feel about
Yeah,
that in the
I'm
comments.
very curious.
I mean, anytime Bama loses is a good day.
I
Really.
agree. I agree. I'm
I
right
have
there
friends,
with you.
Josh.
Roll
that are Bama
Tide.
Fans, but come on, it's kind of funny.
It is funny.
It's funny.
What about you, Tanner?
Man, I doubled up on trivia wins over the weekend.
Look at that.
I was back-to-back champ.
There you go.
Love it.
Saturday, I was over at Be Home Soon, took the prize there. And then Sunday, we went over to, where was it? Where the fuck did we go? I can't even remember. Sundown, Granada. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Sunday.
I knew it was on
Okay.
Greenville. We went down to Sundown on Granada, and we cleaned up trivia there with a 20-point lead.
Nice.
Wow.
Theme trivias or just generic?
Saturday was blockbuster movie themed.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you would.
yeah.
You would
Oh, that's
do well
cool.
at that.
That's
so
right
I,
up your alley.
I
Wow.
completely dominated that one.
Yeah, I think I would do well at that.
Yeah, it was good. And
Did you ever
then-
work at a Blockbuster?
Yeah.
I thought you told me that, yeah.
Yeah, man. I was a blockbuster kid. I got to watch all the movies. That's what got me into movies. I got me into video games.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or it gave me
love it.
access to video games that I
Yeah.
otherwise wouldn't have had access to. I got to play everything before y'all did. It's really
There
fun.
you go.
Did you have to sit there and rewind all the tapes?
Luckily, by that time, it was the DVD era,
Oh,
so
okay.
I
Yeah.
only had to make sure the DVDs weren't scratched.
Very cool.
But they use that same DOS system for their POS system is the same that they started with in like 1980.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
I can imagine.
that was hilarious.
Oh,
But
I
anyway,
believe it.
yeah,
I remember
Blockbuster
that.
War Stories. I've got 'em.
Is the Blockbuster turning down Netflix the biggest fumble ever?
No, I mean,
Maybe not ever, but it ranks. It's in the conversation.
I
I
mean,
put
they
that
were
right up there with Skype and
Yeah.
and Zoom and
Oh, dude, the Skype thing. It used to be so good, and then it
Right?
just so wasn't.
Yeah, but I mean, them turning down Netflix. Was
I
a
mean,
fumble.
it
That a
was
fumble.
an offer on the table they should have taken, but I mean, we're all better for it, man. Now we have
I agree.
fucking Stranger Things, America's Team.
Yeah, Jerry Jones documentary.
We got things
still,
going on.
Still working my way through America's Team. I know you guys were talking about it on
Oh,
last week's episode.
I'm gonna start it today.
You're gonna start it today. So
Yeah.
so next Monday we will
Yeah.
have the whole breakdown
Love
conversation.
it.
We'll
Yeah.
share our
I got
opinions.
thoughts.
We'll laugh. We'll cry. All the things.
That's right.
And in case you guys are wondering, I finally moved into my new house.
Okay.
And I spent the whole weekend furniture shopping and wholesale shopping.
Oh, that's
and
super fun.
Unboxing boxes. So I've been super productive while you guys were enjoying all of,
Oh, that's right,
all
man.
of the shenanigans.
I would have happily contributed to your Help Rayya Move fund,
Yeah.
but I definitely wasn't going out there to move anything.
No, absolutely not. Didn't-
Minimal financially, but no physically.
You guys,
Yeah.
you
Our
guys,
friendships are very moving.
I am bougie. I hire people to do these kinds
Well,
of things
as an
for
adult,
me.
you should.
Speaking of Bollywood Rayya, please, my team. I'm so lavish.
Yes, somebody has to be.
Look
the
how
one
fancy
here.
I am.
That's right.
Look
Look at
how
how
fancy.
fancy and posh I am.
Yes, I have to be. That's just part of. That's just who I am, you guys.
She's
That's
the posh
right.
spice of this group.
For sure.
You know what? I love that. I am here for that. That's the perfect
Posh
comparison.
and sporty. How do
Yeah.
you get that?
Yeah.
Does that mean you're the ginger spice, Tanner?
I guess so. I guess so.
Oh, goodness.
I always thought I had it.
Well, I mean, I think just this weekend between the college and seems like trivia, it's been good. Good way to go into
Good
Labor
weekend,
Day.
everybody.
I just want 2 sentences from each of you. No, 2 words. I'm going to give you 2 words. I'm challenging you.
Oh, God.
2 words to describe Arch Manning's performance Saturday. Go.
Extremely underwhelming.
I agree. Underwhelming. That's
Yeah.
one, but I think that's the big one.
You got one? You got a group of words or 2 words for Arch Manning's performance?
Overrated. Could
I-
go with that. I think everybody's really hyped because his name is Manning. But he still has to go out there and, do the work. So, I mean, he's got a great team. He has the best lineage in the league, but,
I mean, he has to do it against good teams. Ohio State is a good team.
Yeah.
Now,
So
he's
that-
going to have some matchups where he'll put up numbers against Mississippi State or whoever they play.
damn.
Right? But he has
Catching
to do it
strays
against
over here.
Tired.
good teams.
I have 2 words. Horns down. We are not going to see them at the end of this thing.
Maybe
Just
not. I
saying.
mean, last year might have been a flash in the pan type thing.
Yeah.
I say I will say their defense looked pretty good. Their defense
if
looked
you're
pretty
going
good.
to keep Ohio State to 14 points,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
But they do miss that flash and running back in the
Yeah.
run games. Not nearly as fastly with Blue and for that Jonathan Brooks. So we shall see, but it was an exciting college football weekend, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
I think so.
Well, speaking of things that are exciting, like we said, we're at the Village Country Club
Heck yeah.
pool. We're poolside. Charlie is actually an influencer for this community, so he is everywhere and anywhere, Mr. VIP. So if you have any questions or you're curious about events coming up at the Village, feel free to slide into this man's DM.
Slide in my DM.
He is the captain now.
He is
I
the
am the
captain
captain now.
of this ship. Tell me, Charlie, you've lived here for quite some time.
8 years.
What is probably your favorite thing about living in this community?
Well, I think you just said community, and really it's the community. It's very diverse, welcoming, all different age groups, all different backgrounds, and we just all come together. We have an awesome place like the VCC over under, which you'll find me every weekend. But it's the community. It is really, it's why I've stayed. Everyone's super friendly. I've met some great friends here, so yeah, it's the community overall.
Tell me, any big upcoming events our listeners should be aware of?
Oh, heck yeah. So it is Labor Day. We've been talking football, and the pool party doesn't just stop this weekend. It continues this Thursday for the Philadelphia Eagles-Cowboys game, and all through the weekend they have their stadium splash. They're going to have a big
Love it.
pool, big screen out here. So come check
Vegas
it out.
style.
Oh, yeah, no. Come out because it's still warm enough to hang out at the pool. So
Yeah, this is Texas. The
yeah.
heat doesn't stop.
So we have that, and then actually it's Labor Day. Joel Corey, big-time DJ, is going to be performing here in a little bit, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So,
Love
yeah.
it.
Awesome. And then I'll tease this event since we're going to be working with them.
Yeah.
Katie has an event coming out here
Yeah.
in the next few weeks, right?
2 of them. Actually, they have one Saturday. You can come over to Over Under. You can still get tickets. It's their game day event, so come support your teams, and you never know, you might find a fling.
Yeah, exactly. Look for that fall fling.
And
Dating, helping people make connections. This is an organization that just popped up this summer and just said, you know what? We need to simplify how people meet people. So they started on the Katy Trail, and then now they've been hosting like mixers at top Dallas places such as the Village. So
Yeah, you gonna go?
me, I don't think I'm ready for that yet. But
Yeah. You
but
need a
if
little
you're not
time.
looking to like date, it's good getting out and meeting people.
This
I've
is-
been to
this
a
is
couple.
Charlie.
I've been to a couple of the events, and they're a lot of fun. And so, yeah, like you mentioned, I think what's cool is they take it. She takes it everywhere. It's Abby. She's the founder, and so
Yes,
they're gonna
another Abby.
they're gonna be
There's so
here.
many.
They're gonna be here on September 20th for a big pool party. So come out. You never know what happened. You may find a fling. You may find a good friend.
A football fling, if you will.
Yeah,
I mean,
there you
I'm-
go.
You
Fling
should,
that.
I'm
you should
listening.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should come on, Brandon.
Yeah.
We'll be the wingman.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Do a little flea flicker if you
Yeah,
know.
there. Oh,
hello.
audibles.
Hello.
Get it, Tanner. Explain
So
your
many
joke.
football puns.
I mean, when you like help your buddy out.
You just don't
You know
want to
what I
get
mean?
too
Okay,
blitzed.
I get it.
Yeah, send Brandon and Charlie into the wild to meet girls. We should mic them up and have a camera follow them.
You know, we can
Basically,
do that.
Night at the Roxbury. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
me, you.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
exactly what that would be.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
Nobody wants
Well-
any part of that.
We'll just end up talking football.
Rayya,
all the
I
time.
know you had a list of for me to do something, but I can't get anything to come up because I don't have the internet. So we're just gonna
All
wing
right,
it,
I
baby.
got it on my phone.
Oh, I got it. I got it all up
Okay,
here.
good.
I got it
Yeah.
all up here. So here's what we're going to do, boys. We're going to enter what I like to call Cowboys therapy. And if you guys want to partake in Cowboys therapy, you absolutely can on our Discord channel. We actually have a channel called Cowboys Therapy. Go in there, share your feelings, vent, let it all out, have that conversation. You don't want to hold on to these bad vibes. You got to let it all out and move on. So that is exactly what we're going to do here today.
Is this week's episode called Rayya was right and she's going to prove it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I think I saw this coming.
Pretty much. So, you know what? We'll just go into it. This week, we saw the thing that y'all said was inevitable. The thing that you guys said could never happen. The thing y'all said that Jerry Jones would be insane if he let this happen.
But I forgot he's an insane person.
Yeah, he is a
Insane
gambler.
people-
That's what the doc
insane
is
people
called.
do insane things. Believe me, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
But we saw Micah Parsons get his trade request granted. He is now a Green Bay Packer. And in exchange, we received 2 first-rounders, 1 in 26, 1 in 27, as well as Kenny Clark, defensive tackle, 30 years old.
Yeah.
Reasoning, Jerry Jones says we need to stop the run. Micah Parsons is not involved in stopping the run. He's involved in stopping the pass. But this team got run the fuck over season after season after season, and they think this is the right move to make. So I will start with this because I'm an asshole, and I have to ask. When that news hit, what was your first thought?
Well, I know the first thing I read whenever it fired off was, I was right,
Yeah.
quoth Rayya.
Yeah, there was some shade being thrown on just, somebody projecting correctly against various projections that were not correct. So, yeah, I did read that.
Could you
My
say,
first
Rayya,
thought,
you jinxed us?
I don't
No,
think
I
I
didn't
jinxed
say
you
that.
guys.
No, that would a 6-month jinx. That's like the
9
all-time.
months. I brought this
9
up
months?
9 months ago. When we were having conversations at the trade deadline last year, I was just trying to fuck around with Charlie.
yeah.
I was trying to get a reaction out of Charlie. And at the time, Luke was on the show with us. And I was like, what if I just throw this into the atmosphere? And then trade deadline passes, and we get to the end of the season, and I bring it up again.
That's right.
Draft day comes up. I bring it up again. And now here we are, one less Micah on the Dallas Cowboys.
That's true.
Yeah.
Manifestations. They can be
I was
powerful.
right
You
by
guys-
accident.
You guys, but I did believe it was the right move to make. Now,
Yeah.
do I think that we got the right things in return? Similar to Luka, add that to the Luka counter.
Oh, boy.
I think we could have gone better
Yeah.
if we had made this move earlier. But I think the methodology was in the right place. I think I went back and actually watched certain clips from our show to try to remember what exactly I had said. And one of the things I said was I never thought Micah Parsons could reach his full potential on this Dallas Cowboys team. So you would be banking a very expensive extension on something that potentially could never get there.
Yeah.
This defense was never going to put him in the best position to win. And he was frustrated. He really was. He was the backbone of this defense that was going absolutely nowhere. And I think that's also what plays into the toxicity of the relationship between Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons and how we got to where we are. Those frustrations, and of course, he doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut. And that's a discussion we're going to get to in a minute.
He as in Jerry or Micah?
Both, but specifically Micah in this case. I'm sorry. If you're the one cutting the checks and you own the team, sorry. You get the liberty of saying whatever the fuck you want. When you're an employee of a business,
Yeah.
you have to follow how the business is run.
Even if it's nonsense, right?
Even if it's nonsense,
Even if it's nonsense.
you choose to show up to work every day. You are a big boy.
Yeah.
This is the choice you made. Anyway, all of that to say, I am okay with this trade. I have made peace with this happening. I know you guys are probably a little hurt, but I think this was the right thing. And if it means we suck for the next 2, 3, 4 seasons, I'm cool with it. I love getting draft capital. I'm cool.
Man.
Charlie Van.
So I'm going to go back to a take I did earlier, like before preseason. We brought this up. And I've always said this, like, I didn't think by history, because this doesn't happen if things don't get personal.
Yeah.
He pays him, but it got personal. But I said if it does happen, why not do it before the draft? Why not try to get an Abdul Carter or something? Because he says it's a win now. You're not winning now. And then also, if I'm Pickens here, I'm not re-signing with this guy. I'm not. There's better options out there. Like, I'm not okay with us sucking for the next couple of years because it's not fair. Why did you do the Lamb deal? Why did you do the Dak? It hurts them. But I think the return is what really, really sucks. Like, we're not in this loyalty anymore. We saw it with Luka. We saw it. So, okay, but, like, you should have done it in March because I think there's a lot of this team you can win now with. And you just you sabotage
I
that.
think I did bring it up in March right after the Luka trade, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think there was.
Well, I think that's when we said, why not, like, get a lot?
Yeah.
But that's not what Jerry does.
No, Jerry totally biffed the timing of this. Like, the timing was awful. He could have gotten way more right before the draft, right? Before teams started drafting for positions they didn't have. I am somewhere in between, I think, because I see the reasoning of doing it. Jerry's not wrong that they had to improve their run defense. Like, and Micah, but trading your best defensive player, I don't think is the way to do that.
No.
I do think it got personal,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it got personal late. Like, it got personal by him doing a handshake deal and then backing out on it. And then started talking in the media, right? And Jerry, that's not the game Jerry plays. And it did get personal, and that's why he got traded.
And it's not
That's
the
what
first
I
time.
said last week.
Yeah.
It's like, you guys,
Yeah.
he's not going to take any lip from any peon. You know what I mean?
Tanner was right on that. And I think there was some rumors after our last show, but before the trade, of Green Bay reporters were saying Micah Parsons, like the trade was already done. And even to me, I was like, it's crazy, right? But looking back on it, you're like, where there's smoke, there's fire, right?
You know, I found out about the trade from Packers fans before the alert hit any of my apps.
Yeah, like
They
were on
already
top
knew.
of it.
They knew.
Well, I was going to say, we keep mentioning the doc, and I think the doc is the best thing to watch. Like, if I had seen this, like, months ago, then I'm like, all right. Because this is Jimmy all over again.
Yeah.
Things got personal, and it didn't matter that they were on top of the world. Jerry's a gambler. That's
Yeah.
exactly why. And he lets his emotions. He believes in handshake deals, which, as someone in sales, those don't mean anything. And deals change all the time. And you probably had the deal, but you waited. And everyone else, like Micah, you can't. I'm always going to be for the player because they know their worth, even if the owners don't. And Jerry, he's not like the Eagles. They're like, we see your worth. We're going to pay you now.
Yeah.
He got personal, and here we are. I just hope the optimism side, we'll see what those draft picks are going to be. But
I think there's a silver lining. I think I said this of this trade compared to like the Luka trade. What we are seeing is the difference in sports, right? So where I kind of can get behind the thought process of this one is if we're able to use those draft picks correctly, even though they're not going to be great draft picks, they're going to be late first round, right? And if we use that money that Micah would have tied up to actually like sign free agents or lock up players like Tyler Smith, Pickens, if he has a good year. I know you just went on record saying
I mean, Pickens got to do his half. He's got
well,
to show
no,
up
for sure.
he has to get his
too.
head right? Like if you're happy with how he performed, he's a player that you can use that money on. They've already locked up Deron Bland. Not that I would have liked to have seen a little more from him, but that's fine. Like, use that money wisely, and you're actually trading one great player for three good players.
Yeah.
Is that the best philosophy? I don't know, but it's better in this sport than basketball. Basketball, you take the great player over three good players every time, right? In football, unless it's a quarterback, we're taking quarterbacks out of this conversation because they are the one position that can actually affect win-loss. Micah doesn't affect win-loss. They were still going to be a pretty bad team with Micah, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Like, trading him doesn't affect your standing within the division that much. Maybe a game and a half if you want to go Vegas odds, right? But overall, they weren't going to make the playoffs a lock to make the playoffs.
I mean, I told y'all before the season started, this is the third best team in the NFC East. Does this trade now bring them below New York, or you keep them in the same place?
No, not necessarily.
Even if it does, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they weren't good enough already.
Yeah. I mean, I think there maybe puts them even. Well, I'll say this. I still think we have a better offense than what New York has.
We do.
But that's my problem is now all the pressure, you're going to be in shootouts again. This is like 2020. I see that, and this is why Dak got hurt and all that pressure. Now, hopefully with Pickens being in the mix. But what I'm saying about the Pickens is I came to win thinking I was going to win because I did have a Micah Parsons. I'm not saying it was good completely, but now I'm like, I don't know what team I'm part of, especially leaving Pittsburgh, who are a playoff team most of the time he was there. So, we'll see what happens there. But, man, I said it a couple of days ago. Trading, and though, it's how all the teams, the team that has your number and you play on the 28.
Bad.
And there's going to be some, although I will say, just like Luka, he stayed here. He loves Dallas,
But did he? Right? Like, that's the thing. I've, heard other people on the radio stations say he wasn't here during the offseason. Like, he was a northern guy, and when the season was over, that's where he was. And if he showed up, it was just to get his face out there, right? So I do think it's different than Luka. Because did he really love being in Dallas? I don't know. I can't speak for him.
I think he had fun. If you think you're in Dallas, it's a lot more fun than a lot of those places.
Look, here's the thing about being.
But not if he grew up there.
You guys, at the end of the day, he was a Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah.
That is the brand. That is the moniker. That is what even these college kids would love to be. Even if this team goes straight into the ground and below, to be a Dallas Cowboy is a fucking dream.
But the difference between Micah is, what brand he cares about?
Is his
Micah.
brand. Yep.
Right? He didn't care about the Cowboys.
And he
brand.
should, though.
And he's not wrong in that. I don't fault him for that. But I'm saying that's a different mindset than we've seen in the past with anybody other than maybe Dion.
Yeah.
Dion cared about that, right? But not many other players in the history of the Cowboys have. Not even like T.O. T.O. didn't care about his brand as much. Dion did.
So let me ask you guys this. Because you guys keep bringing up the Luka trade. Everybody keeps putting that fucking photo of Luka and
I've seen it
Micah
1,000 times.
trading jerseys
1,000
after a game.
I sent it first.
Yeah.
And I brought this up when Luka was traded, and I said, now that this trade has happened, does this make the decision for Jerry Jones easier? I'm going to ask you this question again now that this trade has happened. The fact that Jerry Jones sat back and saw Nico do the thing, did he say, okay, I think we're going to be okay if I make this move because they did it first?
Man, that's an excellent question.
Good question. I don't think Jerry thought of it that way.
No, he doesn't go that deep.
No, I think
Because at that time, he thought he was paying Micah Parsons.
yeah, like I don't think that wavered his decision at all. But I think Nico's extremely happy about it.
Yeah, now. I don't know. That viral video this week and a fan's
one
getting
I
in
sent,
too.
yeah.
I think Jerry's like no one can. Because there's a lot of, here's the thing. Luka was beloved. There was a lot of team I get rid of Micah.
But I
There
think
was.
Yeah, that's definitely true. His teammates didn't necessarily love him because it goes back to what does he care more about, the Cowboys or Micah? I think there was a big sentiment about that, right? Like there was a big talking.
I can't tell if that's actually like real or PR because that really started coming out after the trade came out that his teammates are uneasy about him, how much he talks. He doesn't really come off as a leader. It kind of just felt like a cop out to me. But at the same time, from like my perspective of being in the media and being someone who works in PR, I never liked Micah's podcast. I never liked it. I thought it was a bad idea. I thought it was toxic. And I thought it just made us look bad, like us as in the Cowboys.
But I've heard that DeMarcus Ware didn't get along with him. I'd already heard that Hooker did not like him, right? Not that Hooker's opinion
You mean Lawrence? You said Ware?
Oh, I meant Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence, Yeah, like I had always heard that they didn't really get along. And you don't have to get along with every teammate you have, but if the reasons are because this guy really doesn't care, that's a problem, right? And I think I've heard that before.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. He's 26, definite a Gen Z, right? Definitely a Gen Z kind of guy. Is this something we're going to see out of these younger players, basically like just advocating for themselves no matter what the standards are set?
Terry did it.
One way, it isn't.
Yeah.
It isn't going back. You can't put the genie back in the bottle.
That's exactly right. You can't put that back.
But we also didn't have social media back in the day. I mean, but here's one. We forget about it. Dez did it on Twitter. So did Cole Beasley, and look what happened. Both of them, they were gone.
Yeah.
You know, Cole wanted 18 million. He didn't get it here. He went out. He went to the Bills. The Bills paid him. They needed a receiver at the time.
Yeah.
You know, Dez went multiple times right on Twitter. And so it's not the first, but I think it's going to get louder now because the social media, the following.
It's
and
trending, right?
Yeah.
It's trending up. And I think this is the first time Jerry's experienced somebody use social media to this extent and weaponize it the way that Micah did.
It is a no
And
country for old men situation.
Weaponize it against him. Like, Dez didn't weaponize it against Jerry. Like, he weaponized other people and other players, but he didn't weaponize it against Jerry.
But he talked about getting paid. He went out there. I mean, he didn't necessarily. You never say Jerry by name. Like Micah's first to be like, "Hey,"
exactly right.
But he's like, "Try me," you know.
No, I still think it's the right move. As somebody, he's been in the organization for what now? 5 seasons. This would have been his 5th, or
Would have been a 5th.
Would have been his 5th. He
So-
knows how business works. He knows how Uncle Jerry works. Jerry would have taken care of him if he didn't open his mouth. That it is what it is, and that's how we got here.
Yeah, I want to go on record to say I'm not okay with it in a way that he was one of my favorite players, so I don't like the trade, but I can get behind why it does make sense a little bit if done correctly.
If you come for the king, you best not miss.
I mean, I'll say this. They did, in my opinion, they did lose their best player right now.
Yeah.
You don't win now, but it's great for Micah long term because I think even if we paid him, he's wasting his time here. We see the same thing for 30 years. I loved Witten. I wanted to actually see him go and go get a ring just like Ware did. I mean, I'm just going to say we just can't do all the right things. And if you watch the doc, what did Jerry said? His wife always is like, why can't you let things just be good?
Yeah.
He can't.
As my buddy said in the group chat after that, he said, as somebody that's been hired and fired by a billionaire, the way they think, I cannot speak to it because what gets inside their craw is insane, right? And
They're
that's
still
what happened.
humans, and humans are weird.
Like
Very
billionaires, even weirder, right? Because
Yeah.
they're not used to
It's a pretty lonely
getting
position.
things on the bad end, right?
Yeah. I mean, still people are going to go to the games. I'll be there on the 14th.
Yeah, I don't
it's
think
$12 billion, so.
People are mad. I think the Mavericks had a bigger chance of losing fan base than the Cowboys.
Yeah,
based
no
on the
one's
trade.
going to stop cheering for
No.
the Cowboys because of this.
How much do you think he rewatched that Herschel Walker episode? It was like, hey, we could do it again.
So I have a question, though. We said that the return wasn't enough. What would have been enough?
I
If you were
thought
negotiating with Green Bay, what would you have requested from Green Bay to make this happen?
I thought we were going to get a bigger star from them. I thought we were
I
going to
have
get
an
a
answer
star
of
for
what
a
I would have asked
star.
for. I think I would have asked for the 2 firsts, a second, and Matthew Golden.
Oh, Golden would have been great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Golden would have been perfect.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
Green Bay would have done it. They probably could have talked me down off the second to a third in negotiation. Like, I probably still would have done it for a third instead of a second. But I think that's the starting point of
Don't they
I
have
don't move this without getting a young player back.
Don't they have a really good safety? Is it a safety or a corner? I can't remember who it is off the top of my head. But they got one good player back there. That's
Yeah.
who I would have gone for.
But I heard
They don't have
Arizona.
Jair Alexander anymore.
Jair Alexander. Well, I
They
heard
don't have Jair anymore.
I heard Arizona was interested,
Yeah.
possibly.
I'm just saying, like, if you would have got 2 firsts, Matthew Golden, and a second day pick,
Yeah.
I
Probably
would have
better.
pulled that trigger,
Yeah.
like, pretty easily.
Yeah.
That's what I would.
I mean, I was saying it even before I left for Houston. I told you guys, I was like, I would still trade if I could get a star, like a star for star
Yeah.
draft
a
picks.
young player.
That's
like,
what I would have wanted.
Because Kenny, while he's had good years in the past, three-time Pro Bowler, he's on the downside of his career. Last year was his worst. He's not getting better, right? Like, you want a young player.
They kind of did it just for we keep saying leadership, just having a veteran in there because it's a pretty young team now with Lawrence gone.
That's true.
And now Micah gone, you know. So just having a veteran. I remember when they brought in Keith Brooken from Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, obviously downside, but you could tell he fired that. And then Sean Lee took the keys over.
And they lost
know.
Jordan Lewis. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I
So.
get that.
Well, it is what it is, and here we are. It's week 1 in the NFL. We have the opening night game is going to be us in Philly as Philly looks to start defending their Super Bowl title. What a time to have to play Philly, right, guys?
I mean, anytime you have to play Philly is a little scary.
Well, yeah, no, especially there in Philly, it's never easy.
Not at the link. Is it
The
snowing?
only I would think the only positive is not snowing right now or rain.
Yeah, the
I'd
weather
rather
will be
play
great.
them early than late.
Yeah.
I think a Super Bowl hangover does exist. It doesn't always happen, but it does exist where
Yeah.
they may come in just a little lackadaisical, and it takes a team like that to ramp up a little bit. So playing them week 1's a better situation than playing them like week 7, right? I think once they hit their stride, they are more dangerous, but that's not always the case. But I think you can see instances of that happening.
Yeah.
So like Tanner said, it's never good to have to play him, but you knew you were going to have to play him twice. So,
Well, I mean, this is like when we played the Bucks in 21 to kick off this season. So it's exciting. By the way, once again, if you need a place to come watch, come over here to the Village Country Club for the Stadium Splash. Hang out at the pool on a nice Thursday evening.
Oh, that sounds so nice. I
Yeah.
love watching sports in the pool.
Maybe we'll make a splash. No.
Will we make a splash?
I'll show up, man. Let's go do it.
I
Cannonball.
don't think I have anything planned for that game.
It'll be a lot of fun.
I'm like trying to find the.
Don't you have kickball,
Oh, here it is.
Rayya?
I do not have kickball.
Okay.
So right now Philly's favored by 7.5.
Yeah, and I
you
think that
They'll cover.
Micah trade went the
Yeah.
bad way a little bit.
That's going that way.
A lot of kicking on our side.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
as
expect
always-
us to win. Like we're going to lose probably handily, but
Yeah. Is there any bright spots you're looking forward to? Seeing the offense on the field for the first time, for example.
I think the offense.
For me, I want to see how they use George Pickens.
Yeah. And the run game.
yeah, I want to see what Williams and Blue do as like a 1-2.
What's the over-under on how many tush pushes we get victimized by?
I don't know, but I'm going to guess like 2 or 3. I'll go
Yeah.
2.5.
Say 3.
2.5 is the over-under. I'll take 3. I'll take
They
the
have a knack
over.
for literally getting to 3rd and 1 every drive.
Yeah.
Honestly, Tyler Booker. I'm really excited to see what he does on there. I mean, we only got to see him for a snippet, and it looked good. So I think he's going to be a breath of fresh air on that offense.
And not to be a jackass, but this is a good test for the stop the run crowd.
Yeah.
You running against the beautifulest man in the world.
I was going to say, you
with
haven't
the
said
most
how beautiful he is.
legs. Why does he have to play for that team?
And the best backwards leaping ability
Yes.
you can
Yes,
have.
definitely. Springs into action.
There you Oh,
How many players is he going to jump over in this game?
I
Oh,
bet
man.
he jumps over Bland at least once.
I can
Yeah.
take that. That's a shot bet right
I
there.
like,
Shot
I like
bet.
that shot bet. All right, well, let's do let
do
me
our shot take.
a shot takes and predictions. So clearly we all think Philly's going to win this one. Unfortunately.
They're going to fly. Eagles fly.
You know, I like actually sat down and was like, how do I play devil's advocate for a Cowboys win to see what I can get out of you guys? And guys, I couldn't do it.
No, it's tough.
I was not feeling inspired enough to like come up with a whole campaign in case where Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts go head to head on a touchdown shootout competition thing. Philly's got D though. Philly's got a big D.
Yeah.
They do got
Wouldn't
that
fit
D.
there.
Big D energy.
I think any hope
Size
you have
queen
in
Rayya.
luck-based circumstances,
Yeah.
just an injury, which you never want an injury to anybody.
No,
but
no.
stuff like that that's strictly luck-based is really the only Cowboy hope you
Yeah.
have.
No, I agree. I know. I think it's tough, but it's just tough. I mean, they're a really good home team.
Yeah.
too. I
So
mean-
how many do you think they'll win by then?
I think they'll cover.
17.
17. You're gonna say 7.
Yeah.
You're gonna think it's close? Who's the optimist now? What do you got?
31-21
So you got by 10,
by 10.
17. I'm gonna say by 21.
Ooh.
I think they're gonna stomp us into the ground.
Woo.
I think this Cowboys locker room is hurting after seeing what happened with Micah. That's gonna be really hard.
You know,
I think
you
getting
can't
that an emotional standpoint, I think it's going to be really hard for them to show up and play, especially on the first night of the season in Philly against Super Bowl champs. Like, it's too much.
Yeah.
I think
It's
that'll
too
answer the
much.
question: did they like him or not?
Ooh, that's spicy.
Right? Like if they don't really care, I mean, and you
They're
don't
gonna
do
care
that,
after that game.
They may you may prove. I mean, he's good, but go on about your business, right?
That's right.
But if they're all sad and mopey, maybe he was more of a leader than Jerry thought.
Maybe.
Well, there's a lot of. I mean, I think they care.
There's always some fallout
I
when
think they-
when the billionaire puts his thumb on the scale. You know what I mean? It's like, nope, I'm going to take care of that.
Yeah, flexing.
It does put, like you said, it does put shock all around. Like, hey, this could happen to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
this could
I
happen
better
to me.
keep my mouth shut.
Well, everybody's paid now except Tyler Smith and Pickens, really.
Jerry, pay the man. Dak's gonna get blindsided.
Like
Oh,
Tyler
Lord.
Smith is the next, and Pickens obviously, but Pickens has to get his head right.
I think that you got to have him audition a little
Yeah.
bit.
Well, all right, give me a shot take. Okay, so Brandon, this is your first go at shot take land, especially with the Cowboys.
yeah.
So before every Cowboys game, we predict something that'll happen in the game. And if you're right, you don't have to take a shot. If you're wrong, you have to do a shot on the next episode. So, Charlie, for example, give your shot take because I know you got one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go offense because I feel like it's gonna come down to always the offense this season. So I am gonna go a Jadon Blue touchdown, and then Lamb touchdown.
So something like that. Not something super obvious.
Okay.
Like make it a little challenging. Like I'm going to say at least 4 touchdowns combined between the 2 most beautiful men in the world, Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley.
Wow.
At least 4. So 4 and up.
I think Saquon rushes for 140.
140 for Saquon. That's a good one.
That is a good one. Dak throws 2 interceptions. That's enough. That's enough.
Give me one more thing.
One more thing.
More interceptions than touchdowns?
Kicker goes 3 for 3. Field goals.
Which kicker?
Any of them.
Pick one.
I don't remember who the Cowboys kicker is.
Brandon Aubrey.
You love Brandon
You
Aubrey.
said he's gonna kick 70.
I don't follow kickers that great because
Nobody should. But
yeah, exactly. They change teams every 9 months. I'm not worried about it.
You love Brandon Aubrey. We spent
I do
the
love Brandon
entire-
Aubrey.
Last season, you were obsessed with the man.
Well, because
I'm really
he was out there
disappointed in you
kicking
right now.
68-yard field goals.
he's only obsessed with the kicker on his fantasy team, and this year it's gay.
Yes. This year it's gay.
Yay.
Not in the millennial insult, but in the that's his name, and we
Yeah,
should
that's what
be
I meant.
respectful. Like the ointment.
So you're going to say Aubrey goes 3 for 3 or Elliott goes 3 for 3?
Aubrey goes 3 for 3. Shows Elliott what for.
Alrighty. That's the thing. In more exciting news, the rest of the NFL is doing great things, and there's some great Week 1 matchups coming up. And I broke Tanner.
She's like, fine, whatever. That's terrible.
Yeah, that was a bad
That
take.
was like the least amount of energy we've ever had talking about a Cowboys game, like ever.
Well,
I
that's
know.
what the trade and just being a Cowboys fan right now is doing.
I feel like we should be used to this. Aren't you guys used to having your hearts broken, or just me?
I mean, well,
Not
used
like
to.
this.
They
It-
pay people.
When it's coming from multiple franchises, it gets a little
Yeah, I
exhausting.
think it's compounding on each other, right?
Yeah, it's just been a rough 2025 for Dallas sports.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I hyperbole said 1,000 times, but I've seen that Luka Micah picture at least 30.
Yeah.
Right?
Which hurts more?
That Luka.
Luka definitely hurts
I know.
more.
Yeah, like
Like the fact that the Micah trade happened, and I was like, okay, move on.
You know what hurts? 2 jerseys I can't wear anymore. For
me.
300.
I have a
I was
jersey
telling
for
Rayya,
Luka, and
what
I'll wear
jersey?
it tomorrow
Yeah.
if you want me to.
Nope. See, me, I don't buy jerseys with names on them. I'm either going to put my name on it, or I'm going to buy a legacy player that's already retired,
Yeah,
or
that's
it's
smart.
blank. So my favorite jersey is a Dirk jersey. That's my go-to.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can always wear Dirk.
but I'll wear a Luka. I don't care.
And not so surprising, I
I
have a
didn't
Tony
trade him.
Romo jersey.
Yeah. You like old Tony.
Ooh, I got my
Romo.
Luka card back graded. The Laker Luka came back a 9.
Nice.
I was hoping for a 10.
Well, everybody was.
I know. Y'all were hoping for me.
That's right.
Well, like I said, week 1 of the NFL season kicks off, right? After the Cowboys get annihilated by the Eagles, there are other games happening. Isn't that exciting?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So we're going to play a game on this show. Now that we have 4 of us here, I figure we pick 4 games a week, and we're going to keep score throughout the season as a long-term shot bet to see who can pick the most games correctly.
All right.
Does that sound good, boys?
That sounds good.
That
Let's
sounds
hear it.
all right, all right.
Tanner's going to do his best to track this information.
And, I'll help
Dude.
you. I
Yes,
help
thank you. Thank you, statistician.
And here's the thing. We're going to pick these games. We're not going to pick any Cowboy games. These are only going to be
Non-Cowboy.
interesting matchups for the week. We're not picking any Cowboy games since we picked them earlier in our episode.
True
So
facts,
they
true
are not
facts.
eligible for this game.
Okay.
All right, so the first matchup that caught my eye coming in is Chiefs and Chargers. Every time these two teams play, it gets dicey and spicy. Chiefs coming off the Super Bowl loss. How you think they open up week 1 with their division foe, the LA Chargers?
I got the Chiefs. I think what's going to be a struggle for the Chargers is not having Slater there on the O-line, and Chiefs have a pretty good defense. It could be a close one, but I got the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think I'm going Chiefs as well. I think they're coming off the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce proposal announcement high. They're playing for Taylor.
Yeah, they are.
They are playing for Taylor.
Are they going to play swiftly, or how's it going to be?
You're in timeout.
Yeah.
You're in timeout, Charlie. You can't make
I'm glad that you said it, because if I say it, I'm mean.
But I do have the Chiefs. I think the Chargers will be good, but the Slater injury does hurt. And I like Harbaugh, just as a Michigan fan. I think he does well with quarterbacks. I expect a rebound year from Herbert. I think they'll be fine, but I got Chiefs in this week 1.
Tanner, before you answer, to his point about coming off the Taylor Swift high, you said something about Taylor Swift before we started recording.
That's true. Oh, my long-term shot bet?
Yes, that.
That Taylor Swift will play the Super Bowl.
Yes.
The Taylor Swift Bowl. I'm into that.
The Easter eggs. Do you want to explain the Easter eggs?
Yeah, give us like a quick synopsis.
The Sourdough Joe. Isn't that their mascot out there?
That's the 49ers mascot. That's correct.
And she was talking about sourdough in the video to death. There was a trophy. There was a Lombardi trophy in the back.
Yes, there was.
I saw that. We watched another little breakdown that they talked about the sweaters everybody was wearing. Everybody had coordinated outfits with locations on it. Taylor Swift for the Super Bowl. That's my pick.
I saw the
There you
one
go.
that said, where she said, "Thank you for cheering me 45 seconds." And
47.
47. And the 47th stop on our Era Tour was Levi Stadium.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Not to go back to the trade, but I was listening on the radio that it looked like this trade started on Tuesday. And what happened on Tuesday? The engagement.
Oh my God!
It would only be Jerry.
You guys, that was when we found out about the engagement. The engagement actually took place 2 weeks prior.
That's true.
Maybe he knew about that. Maybe Jerry's like, how can I top this?
Boy,
Anyway.
imagine having to keep the lid shut on that.
Jerry doesn't
Those
know his own players'
NDAs
names.
must
He
be
does
like
not
bulletproof.
Right,
Yeah.
ironclad.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's love life information.
Right.
I am also going to roll with the Chiefs, which is super boring of me. But that team is bringing in a lot of people from the previous season. They all work really well
Yeah.
together. They got a chip on their shoulders after losing the Super Bowl. They got to come out with some fire, and I'm looking.
Give me them Chargers, baby.
You going Chargers?
Yeah, man. They're electric.
I knew you would do that.
Hell
I
yeah,
knew-
dude.
I knew you would do it,
Somebody's
so I
got to be
didn't
the
have
villain.
to.
It may as well be me.
Is it in L.A.?
Well, you actually picked the Chargers to win the division,
Right?
so you're riding with yourself. I love
That's it.
that.
Yeah. Riding with myself.
We'll see what Najee Harris will do.
I only remember because I saw his notes. Like,
Yeah, he
photographic
did not remember that.
memory.
You reminded him right then.
Okay, the next key matchup that I'm looking forward to this week: Lions and Packers.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Eat them up.
Great division rivals in the North. Detroit playing their first game without their coordinators. Green Bay coming off of acquiring Micah Parsons.
It's amazing that Micah's back is healed, right?
Yeah.
His back was healed. He was cleared before the
Yeah.
trade. He was.
So I'm going Packers here. I think they are coming off a high. I think the Lions, while they'll have a good season, they are going to struggle maybe out of the gate with 2 new coordinators. They lost both, right? So as on board with Dan Campbell as I am, and I like Dan Campbell, hiring both coordinators and trying to repeat is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Although they do have a lot of skill position players and have the recipe to do it, I do think Green Bay wins this game.
Okay. I'm going to ride with you. Where is it again?
I think the second team I listed is the home team, so I think it's in Green Bay.
All right. Well, it's in Lambeau, too. It's going to be nice. No weather conditions there. No, I like the Packers in this. I agree. I'm interested to see with the 2 coordinators with the Lions, but I think it'll be a close one. But in Green Bay, I got the Packers.
Tanner.
Lions. Change is good. Let's do it. Eat them up, Lions. Eat them up.
I'm also going to go
Scotty's
Lions.
so happy with you.
I think their offense is going to be a lot to handle for Green Bay's defense. Micah Parsons will probably see maybe 20 snaps if he's lucky, so I don't expect that to be a real difference maker. Jared Goff is electric. I think they're going to pick up from where they left off, new coordinators or not. This game's going to be fun. but I'm going to go with the Lions upsetting on the road.
And just imagine how much Montgomery and Gibbs are going to get now that they don't have Kenny Clark in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to hurt them. What if that's the reason they lose? No Kenny Clark.
I'm going to laugh hysterically. Next one, and this is a shout-out for baby Luke, for handsome Luke. Steelers and Jets. Aaron Rodgers has to face his former team with his new team.
I just hope both teams walk away a little sad.
Like I said earlier about Bama losing, anytime the Steelers lose, it's a good day.
It's true.
So you're going to pick the Jets?
No. I'm not.
No
gonna pick the
Justin
Jets.
Field Thunder.
I'm not going to pick the Jets. I'm going to pick the Steelers, but I do agree with Tanner. I just wish they both come out sad.
Tanner, you got a dog in this fight?
Like, Aaron Rodgers needs to keep playing football so that we can still keep podcasting, because once he starts podcasting,
Putting us all out of
We need
business.
to leave.
yeah, it'll be time to exit the field. But, man, anytime the Steelers lose, that's a good thing. So I got to go with my J-E-T. It's Jets.
Charlie Van?
Steelers are going to steal the show. It's gonna be something to watch, but I got the Steelers. I think they're just too good.
If I
In
at
this
the
matchup,
end of this season, if I have more points than Charlie, he has to take a Rumple followed by a Malort.
Agreed. I'm down. You good with
The
that?
Malort shot is the easy part now.
Ew.
Are you like accustomed to Malort
It's
now?
like snake venom. You just build it up.
Oh, that's so gross.
disgusting.
Your body's just immune to it.
Yeah, it's like, all right.
I
How have you
really can't wait to see what the Steelers look like with Aaron Rodgers back there. I think they have a lot of great pieces. They always do. There's a reason why this team hasn't finished the season with a losing record in a decade. Gonna roll with Pittsburgh. Last one. And this is the granddaddy of them all. This is the Sunday night football matchup.
Oh boy.
Ravens and Bills.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, I got chills just thinking about it. Josh Allen and squad coming off their hard knock season. Baltimore falling short yet again in the playoffs. These two teams looking to dethrone Kansas City. Which one of them is going to get it done? And who is taking home the W Sunday night? Charlie.
Ooh, I like this matchup a lot. I'm going to go with the Ravens. But I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a fight. I like it. I love Baker's energy. He's a fighter. You know, he's out there scrambling. But I think the Bucks, they're going to edge him. They got the run game.
I didn't say anything about the Bucks.
Bills.
What are you talking about?
The Bills. Oh, my.
Bills, Ravens.
Okay.
Wow.
I got the Ravens
And
still.
my build-up didn't give you context clues at all.
He's zoned out.
Holy
zoned.
shit.
I heard a
We're
beat.
not even drinking, really.
I am.
This is nothing.
Break.
This isn't Malort.
Hey, I've had a weekend. You stay out till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
You really are in timeout.
Oh boy.
All right,
Oh my
the
God. Oh
still
my God.
Ravens.
Next episode, we should start with him facing the other way, and
Yeah.
he's got a 5-minute penalty for that.
Yeah.
You're in the penalty box.
Ravens.
That was a
Ravens.
major, not a minor.
My pick is still the same. My pick's still the same. I got the Ravens.
Yeah.
Ravens?
All right.
Tanner?
I mean, give me the baddest team that never was, the Bills.
This one I'm picking with my heart over my head because I do like the Bills.
That's
and
okay.
I have never liked the Ravens for some reason. For some
It's the
reason, I
uniforms.
they wear purple. Who the fuck wears purple?
I like purple.
I love purple.
No, it's the worst football color ever.
I literally have purple nails, you asshole.
For football, it's the worst football color ever.
We're not
Vikings,
speaking- You're on a minor penalty now.
Vikings look great. What are you
TCU.
talking about?
Boo.
Yeah, outside of TCU. I
So-
hate TCU.
SFA.
SFA, boo. So yeah, I'm not a Ravens fan, but I do think they'll probably win. But I'm picking the Bills because I like Josh Allen and
Right.
the Bills more.
He's such a cutie.
He is a cutie and also recently married.
Yeah, he married
Shout
well.
out Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Baltimore. I just think they are heads and shoulders, just like such a well-built team on
They
both
are a
sides
good
of the
team.
ball. They extended their safety, Kyle Hamilton, fairly recently. I'm a huge fan of his. Having Derrick Henry in that backfield, they're going to be really tough
Yeah.
to beat.
No,
So
I agree. They're going to be good. I just don't like them.
That's fine. And now I know never to wear purple around you.
That's right.
No, it's
Ugh,
bad.
You didn't like
football
Barney growing up?
football color only.
That's right.
Like, I
Football
don't even
color.
play into like
Shameful.
other sports.
Shameful. Producer Tanner, how much longer do we have here?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, you know what this means, boys? I'm going to yield the floor to either one of you to have a little FaceTime to talk about something you really care about that's going on in the world of Dallas sports or sports in general. You could talk about wrestling. I know Clash in Paris just happened.
Haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it either.
Nobody cares. Clearly, nobody cares.
I will nerd out in front of everybody.
I have
Because
a Blitz tournament. That's the only thing that's on my mind.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
I was
excited
going to get to that
about
at the end.
So, y'all know my obsession is reality TV.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there you go.
Shows. Love it. Yeah, Charlie's already powered down. He's like, here we go. I don't care. I'm going to talk about it. Because the new season of Australian Survivor versus the World just
There you
started,
go.
and it's amazing. We're watching.
Australian Survivor.
But they brought in American players. So Parvati's playing,
Oh.
S3e's playing, Tony's playing. It's fucking gameplay A+ level. It's awesome. Parvati's kicking everybody's ass, and you hate Parvati,
I don't. I only know her from the Traders.
which she was good on that. She overplayed her hand a little bit.
Good in that she won. I mean, I can't.
Yeah, she win.
She got up there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
she was a traitor.
She was a winner. But like annoying. She's annoying to me.
No, she is the best social player the game has ever seen.
S3e is in the.
Oh, S3e's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're both there. Black Widow Brigade 2.0. It's fucking awesome. They have an episode every day. So the past 3 weeks, I've just been like podcast after podcast after podcast of this fucking show.
Everybody's got their
And I
thing.
love it.
Oh,
I know.
man.
It's nerdy. I don't care. Anybody that watches us and Ultra watches Survivor, get on Australian Survivor versus the World. It's fantastic.
I
Talk
have
to-
something for you.
All right.
A bunch of UFC fights were just released.
Yes, they were.
Some exciting matchups. For me, you know, my go-to is going to be Valentina fighting Weili in a women's super fight. Words I thought I would never say, by the way. I am so amped up for a women's super fight. It's not even funny. Taking place this November in the Garden in New York City. I am amped. I am amped. I am amped. And they also announced a men's fight, but I don't care because this is the fight.
Hell yeah, dude. Where are we going? Where are we going to watch it?
Well, it's in November,
The
so we
Village
have time to
Country
plan
Club.
it.
All right.
Obviously.
I'm super excited to piggyback off of fighting another fight. I grew up a boxing fan. And I'm super pumped for Terrence Crawford and Canelo September 13th. Crawford is just, I mean, he's undefeated.
Yeah.
Coming up a couple weight classes, but dude's a former wrestler, state champion in Nebraska, and we all know Canelo if you follow boxing. I mean, the guy is really good. So
Yeah.
that is happening Saturday, September 13th. But I'm excited. We're going to be at Spocktoberfest at Celestial too.
Yeah,
That
man.
day.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
I've been practicing for the beer stein.
Yes, I
goodness.
volunteered Brandon to do the Stein.
Yeah.
Oh,
got it.
goodness. Tanner, you want to talk about the NFL Blitz tournament?
Yes, I have two big things going on. One, I watched my first Arsenal game as an official
Oh, there
fan.
you go.
Woo!
When's that jersey coming in? When's that kit coming in?
My father-in-law is gonna give me his vintage scarf. He's
Okay.
got a
Awesome.
big scarf, Arsenal scarf he wants to give me. So that'll be really exciting. I watched my first game yesterday.
They had to play Liverpool, so
They
that's
had to
not
play
good.
Yeah,
Liverpool.
go
which
Liverpool.
was- I mean, it was like neck and neck through almost the entire game. Then a single freak goal late in the game. You know, I don't need to recap it. You fans know what's going on, but I'm having a really good time. I just noticed that all the social media is negative, even after a 5-0 win over Leeds last
Yeah.
week.
Okay, so
Why are we so mad?
Welcome to the EPL.
Yep.
Because that's
Boy.
all
Yep.
it is.
They are angry.
Yeah.
Unless you're top of the table, 75% of the stuff is negative.
Oh my
And then if you're
goodness.
top of the table, it's just 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good being a Liverpool
Holy
fan. I'll tell you
mackerel!
that.
Well, they
So-
have like advanced hatred. Like
Yeah.
their
yeah.
clubs are so much older.
Now, you think
so-
us Cowboy fans are
Toxic?
conditioned to be negative? They are
Way
to
worse.
100.
their ability to write songs so quickly is
Oh,
just
yeah.
mind blowing.
Yeah, my Tottenham Hotspur played like ass
Yeah.
on Saturday. It was not good.
No.
They lost pretty handily.
Yeah.
Like, it was ugly. And my chat was very negative. Very negative.
Letting you have it, huh?
Yeah.
This won't air in time, but we do have an NFL Blitz tournament, which by the time this airs, we'll be telling you all about how it went.
Not necessarily. It depends on how fast you upload it, because I'll drop this episode first.
Oh, well,
thing
then
Tuesday morning.
tune in. Come on out to Underdog. Tuesday night, 7 to 9, we're hosting an NFL Blitz tournament. We got a couple of Nintendo 64s. We got a bunch of TVs. We got, we are presenting it, so
Yes,
that's
we are.
really
Yeah.
fun. And I'm just really excited to have people out there. It's free to play. We got a gift card to give away, and it's going to be really exciting. I'm really
It'll be a lot of fun.
Really stoked to have people out there. First come, first serve.
And to piggyback on what these guys just said, we do events, we do marketing, we help sell products. Hello, we're on location at one of the most beautiful places in Dallas, Poolside here at the Village. So feel free to hit us up at admin@pouringtakes.com. We'll work on a marketing package that works best for you and what you have to offer. We're going to get out of here and enjoy this mess behind me. Everybody have a safe rest of the week.
Yeah.
We're Pouring Takes. Find us at pouringtakes.com, and we'll see y'all soon.
All right.